Oh, oh, hello. It's that time again. Yes, Bob, and now to Clip CH. After I get caught by those moon rabbits, just one more time. xHitoBitez Clips VH. Yeah, what? All right, let's get chat over here. I can see everybody. Because it's always nice to see everybody. That down. Bring this over here. All right. So I wasn't sure what to do tonight. Wasn't completely sure what to do tonight. So I asked everybody in the Discord, and everybody, maybe not everybody, but enough people seem to want to see Scarlet Curiosity. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Moon rabbits are sucks. Little bit, especially in that one game where they really go after you. All right, let's get to okay, let's go here. I'm going to actually do this through Steam Library. I want to make sure everything is nice and set up right. I'm pretty sure everything should already be pretty good though. I think I like set up all my options and everything, so there's gonna be a pain point though. I already know where it's gonna be in the game. Might get a little framey, but for the most part, I think we should be fine. Yeah, this looks okay. Save and launch. Let's get right to it. It's gonna be really loud at first because I haven't changed any volume settings. Oh, that's really loud, but not really that loud, but it's still really loud. So let's drop this to that. That should be, actually we'll bring it down even further. Oh, we definitely got to bring the sound effects down because there's a thing where the sound effects can get really loud because you can have multiple things hit you at once, and instead of just like one ouch I got hit sound effect, it plays like a million at the same time, and it gets super duper loud. That sounds absolutely okay. So we're gonna stick with these settings. Mouse cursor, get out of here. Alright, so now you guys are gonna have to choose for me. Are we gonna go normal mode, or are we gonna go easy speedrunner mode? Are we picking Remi or Sakuya? Okay, I'm seeing one for Sakuya. Oh, it's a tie. We got a Remi and we got one for Sakuya. Also, you'll notice on the upper right corner, this is the Steam version, so it's got like this bullet hell mode. It's supposed to be harder, so the difficulty of this game won't actually be a complete fucking joke like it was in the original. Okay, I'm seeing Bob wants Sakuya, xHitoBitez wants Remi. I think earlier in chat, Alana said he wanted to do Remelia. It looks like Remelia's in the lead here. We're gonna have to go for easy speedrunner mode then. Alright, let's go Remi. Betrayer? I mean, I guess we can do both. Not back to back though, but we could do both. Oh shit. Okay, I forgot to ask. Hang on. Let me Alt F4. Because I forgot to ask. I had a very important question for chat regarding this game, and I don't know what your answer is going to be. All right. I think everybody thought it was nice and dumb when I did it for Luna Nights. Do you guys really want me to do spoilers? I mean, I don't know if this game really has like spoilers, but I mean, fair enough. Okay, do you guys want me to do stupid fucking voices for the Touhoos this time? Because I'll do it. I'll actually do it. Bob, what? Of course Nick is gonna be like... Oh, we have to decide on who has what voices then. Or if I should just read it and then just let it evolve naturally. I have no idea. xHitoBitez says no. Why? I could just give Saki the same fucking stupid ass voice I gave her for Luna Nights. My lady, the sun has already risen. Let's go back inside now. Fuck, this game is short though, so I don't, well, it's not as short as Yo-Yo Kengeki Musa though. It's actually quite a bit longer than that, which is actually one of the good things about it. I don't feel like moving. Carry me. You're not a child anymore. If I might be so bold, haven't you been a bit too lazy these days? More than usual, I mean. Well, that's what happens when you're bored. Nothing to do. Snake. Now, that's simply not true. Why, just the other day, there was that strange incident. That Remi handily took care of without breaking a sweat, I assume? And even if something did happen during the day, it's not like I could go fight. What fuck? I already messed up the lines, man. I don't want to have to wait until the line's already displayed. I gotta do it fast. It's not like I can fight at full power. Are there even any fiends or monsters out there worthy of my attention? Well, there's certainly no shortage of yokai around here. Yeah, but I could tear my way through 1,000,000 of those weaklings and no one would care. You forgot I was that. No worries. Remelia, the Scarlet secretary. Okay. What I really want to wait. Oh, what I really want is to fight a yokai so mighty, so powerful that beating it would make me a legend. xHitoBitez is upset that I'm doing stupid voices for everybody now. It's a little too bad. Aiming high as always, my lady. If that's the case, you might be interested in this. Shit, I forgot how long this opening cutscene is. Is that the Tengu newspaper? Strange shadow sighted on the mountain. But this picture is so blurry. And the article goes on to say no one has even seen the thing. Sounds like a hoax. Maybe. But everyone in the village is talking about it. I heard someone found a footprint in the mountains. And some fields were vandalized too. I just keep looking back at chat and seeing xHitoBitez' sigh. Is this really the best picture they could get? The monster seems like it may be... I can't read that fast, man. I'm a bad speed reader. The monster seems like it may be rather cautious. The Tengu are doing their best to find it, but they've come up empty-handed so far. It's Hisoten, whatchamacallit. Isn't, like, Hisoten Soku kind of like... I don't know how the hell Hisoten Soku is supposed to work. It's, like, described like it's like a inflatable balloon, but it's like it's also a robot. It's weird. I don't know, man. Very well. Whether or not it turns out to be true, at least this will kill some time. Oh, Remi, get down. The sun is out. Splendid. I'll gather as much information about the monster by tonight. Now come along, my lady. The sun is already up. If you stay out any longer, you'll only be harming yourself. Fine, fine. I'll go to bed. This is what humans mean when they say good things come to those who wait. I suppose you'll find out soon enough, won't you? And then Remi died at the end. Except, I guess good for Remi, Touhou vampires don't work that way, so... Or do they? I don't remember now. Then I bid you good night. I forget, like... Because, like, Remi can go out in the sun, it's just that it would hurt a lot. But, like, she wouldn't die. Or something like that. Bad ending, you use to continue. Phew, I slept like a log. Now it's back to business. Sakuya! Sakuya! Huh, that's strange. Has she not returned home yet? Nico already? We'll do an ease when we finish Remi, and then I guess we'll do Sakuya when we finish that ease. That'll work out fine. I guess Monday's action game night now. But who else would have... Oh man, the text... Now the text is going too slow. Or who else would have left those newspapers on the table for me? So, okay, I can move Remi around. I could jump. Remi's got this thing that Sakuya doesn't have, where if you jump... If you hold the jump button, she kind of flutters down slowly. She's got these big claw wavy buddies. She's got this, and she's got this. And her mid-air attack is this, which I've seen speedrunners of this game use to get around really quick. Looks like these issues have articles about every... Whoa, God, I can't read, man. Words are hard. About the monsters everyone's been talking about lately. Remi can fall in with style. With style. Let's see. Makele Membe menaces Misty Lake. Yep. Here we've got Guided by the Light. Seems to be about will-o-wisps haunting the bamboo forest. And here's another one. Seal of the Python shattered? Looks like there's some trouble afoot in Genbu Ravine. I don't know which sounds more suspect. These monsters of this reporting. Ooh, sick burn. Just completely giving it to Aya when she's not even around to defend herself. Well, the sun's almost down. I can't say I have anything better to do. Maybe I should check out the lake first. Alana Silva, you don't know how to fix the problem of falling FPS on Steam for this game. Honestly, Alana Silva, I have the issue resolved itself, and I have no idea how that happened. I don't know if it was like updating my graphics drivers that did it. I don't know if it was moving to Windows 10 that did it, although moving to Windows 10 was kind of a consequence of attempting to update my graphics drivers because my previous solid state drive kind of died on me. So it might have just been a graphics driver update that I needed to do in order for it to run properly. I want to say it's probably not Windows 10. I want to say it's probably the driver update. xHitoBitez, okay, the voices have grown on me. Bob, where's her pet Chupacabra? I don't know, man. Talked on Kake Spa. I didn't make this game. For now, I may as well head to the lake. There's an observation deck on the opposite shore. And I'm gonna sit there and wait until Makele Membe shows its face. I haven't really had a chance to go all out lately. I feel like maybe the quiet life is making me lose my edge a little. Okay, fucking Kiryoshikage. Guess I'll just shake off that indolence by beating up some of the 2-bit goons who have bad fortune across my path tonight. Let's get going. Oh man, look, it's the tutorial. I already pretty much gave you the whole fucking tutorial, except for skill 3, that's your spell card. Or I guess you can actually, I guess you can assign skill 3 to... Yeah, you can assign skill 3 to be anything, but it's better just to keep it as a spell card. Oh, get over here, you useless fairy. So, one thing about this game that's also different from Kengeki Muso is not only is it a lot easier, but also it's got like this loot game. It's got like this like looter shooter aspect to it that I really don't like, and it makes it feel like it's like not as good as the Yomu game to me. Yeah, I know. I can go in the start menu and I can select my equipment. Literally all I do is just pick whichever one that gives me bigger numbers and call it a day. Which is pretty much why I don't like it. Although the scale of this game is a lot bigger than the Yomu game, which is one of the things that I like about it. I think the better question, rather than where's your pet Chupacabra, is where the hell was Mei Ling? She's supposed to be the gate guard. Okay, let's move on. Also got a little mini map on the side there. That's new. I don't think that was in Kengeki Muso. I should also say the reason I keep referring to Kengeki Muso, the reason I keep comparing the two games together, in case you weren't aware, is because both games were actually made by the same circle. They were both made by the same people, which is why I always draw comparisons between the two. And for me personally, the Yomu game always comes out on top. Even though it doesn't look anywhere near as pretty, I just like the mechanics in that one a little better. It's a little bit simpler. It doesn't have the loot game aspect to it. It's a little bit... You actually have a difficulty select, so it's actually a little bit harder. Whereas, like, I don't think this game has, like, a difficulty select. I think choosing bullet hell mode in the Steam version is, like, the closest thing you have to that. Last up, unfortunately, we don't interact with many characters in this one, but it's still pretty decent. You interact with a lot of characters in this one. You interact with a lot of Touhoos, especially compared to Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso. Bob, what Yomu game? You have a sudden it's called Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso. I can type it out in chat. One sec. I've streamed it before on this channel. The only thing about that game, though, is that, comparatively speaking, it's very short. It's only got, like, 6 levels and an extra stage, so it's basically, like, modeling itself after real Touhou. But it's the same thing as this. It's like an action game, and it plays really similarly to Ease. In fact, if it wasn't for that game, I probably never would have learned what Ease was. So basically, Touhou is the reason I got into the Ease games, more or less. I have Zune to thank for so much. Interesting. Is there an English? Yeah, there's an English patch for it. I'm sure if you look at wherever you usually get a hold of your Touhou stuff, your Touhou fan games, you could probably find it like pre-patched too. Get over here. That game's actually got like a difficulty setting. It's got like easy, normal, hard. This game I don't think has a difficulty setting. The English patcher for this game used to have like a difficulty modifier. You can actually modify how much damage you do. You can have the patcher modify how much damage the enemies do. You can make the enemies like tankier. You can make you could do a lot of stuff with that patcher. It's crazy. It even had like this like cheat mode in it, where like you can like make yourself go wherever you want in the level geometry by just like making yourself fly up. You can make yourself go so fast that you break the level geometry and go out of bounds. A lot of good stuff in that English patch. And when I'm talking about like all that stuff I just mentioned, I'm talking about for this game, the English patch for the original version of this game. In fact, you know what? Like when we finish this, like when we get to the end and we finish the story and whatever, I can actually show off the original version. I can show off those cheats and whatever, because they're actually kind of fun to look at. Alana Silva, oh, in English it's, yeah, Enchanting Swordplay Reverie, or Yo-Yo Swordplay Dream, or Yomu's Swordplay Reverie. It's got a few different titles. It's fucking weird. Most people just kind of refer to it as that one Yomu game. Myself included. And you'll notice right away it was made by the same people, because like it's a lot of the same art assets, a lot of the same mechanics and functionality. Like those little pots, you can, like these little colored pots you can break to get health, like those are in Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso as well. Bob, I'm kind of weird to see no bullets in a Touhou game. Hope there's going to be at least one moment during this stream where all you can see is bullets. Well, I mean, I do have bullet hell mode turned on. So, if it's not enough bullets for you, you can blame xHit, because they're the ones who added bullet hell mode to make it actually not easy as hell. The last rays of sunset are stinging me a bit. Did I come out too early after all? Was that a noise just now? Maybe it's just my imagination. Oh, Remi, get out of the sunlight. It's gonna sting. You're gonna get a nasty little sunburn there. Well, the reason... Okay, part of the reason you're not seeing too many bullets is because this game is really easy. The enemies aren't actually noticing me quick enough to shoot any. But like, hang on, let me come across another fairy. Here we go. No, don't smack me. Shoot some bullets. There we go. There's a few bullets. There's also a lot more bullets on screen when you fight bosses. Understandably enough. Also, I can shoot bullets of my own, so it's fine. Alright, I'll let that crow live. Don't worry, Remi has sunscreen, SPF, SPF 5 billion times 0. It doesn't matter if she has SPF 5 billion. It stops being effective after like 75. Aw. I'm bored. How long do I have to wait here? Hey, you. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now, actually. Busy with what? What is there to even do out here? Well, if you must know, I'm keeping an eye on the Scarlet Devil Mansion and the surrounding area to... You're the vampire! So I am. You have some business with us? People are saying Mikela Membe appears in the lake near the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Everyone in Sakuya is talking about it, so I want to be the one to catch it. I'm aware of that rumor, yes. But see, that creates a problem for me. I don't like it when somebody snatches my prey right out from under me. Look, wait. Change of plans. If it's a no-holds-barred... Holy God, I can't read. I can't read, I gotta go back to the first grade. If it's a no-holds-barred battle you're looking for, I'm ready to go. What? No! So, for somebody who's unwilling to fight, she sure is eager to take the first shot. This doesn't seem that much harder, but I guess she is the first boss. So, fair enough. So, she's pretty easy. You can just avoid all her bullets by jumping over them. The Z-axis will always protect you in these games. Unless you're fighting the Remi, or Yuyuko, then they won't. Or it won't, rather. She seems to be smoking with Patchet. Oh. Get out of here. Stop it. Well, actually, no. Opposite. Don't get out of here. Get over here. I want to just beat you up. You're not even a real boss. Get over here. Well, we got a new skill. I already forgot what I was doing for Luna's voice. Please spare me. I won't even think about going after the monster again, promise. Well, that was certainly a better workout than Why is it so hard to read, man? Well, that was certainly a better workout than I would have gotten looking for a monster that probably wouldn't even show. Now, where shall I go next? Bob, does this game not have big old health bars for bosses? It does. But, Luna's not a real boss. What the? That smoke is coming from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. What is going on? This isn't good. While the cat's away, the mice will play, so the saying goes. I hate to deprive Sakuya of her fun, but I'm going to take him out before this goes any further. So, like, my immediate assumption would be, like, that these are fairy maids. So why the hell are they attacking their boss? But, I mean, you know, I guess in this case, I did make the first move. Right, I did get a new skill. Let's see what that does. Oh, I can't even use it because I don't have enough spirit bar. Well, rip me. Have any new equipment? I think we got a piece of equipment. Which one's got the bigger number? This one's got the bigger number. And now I can actually use that other skill. So, let's see what it does. Oh, whoops. Alright, we're gonna be waiting a sec. Okay, here we go. That's okay. Get over here. Also, this game's got, like, actual RPG levels, which on the one hand I think is kind of cool, but on the other hand, like, Yo-Yo Kenkeki Muso didn't have that. It had, like, a regular 3-hit combo that you can actually extend, and I think it was tied to your score. So there kind of was an experience system in that game, but, like, not like a regular RPG experience system. Or, like, advancement, I guess, would be a better term to use. Bob, you kind of answered your own question. They're bloody fairy mates. Okay, probably right. I can go back to bed. Is that the door? No, wrong door. It's the door. No, wrong door. You know what? Whatever. I'm done. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm gonna go back to bed. Good night. Or, morning, as it were. Oh, no, wait, it is night. Never mind. Alright. I can't go to bed. Alright, so let's see what's over here. Oh, hey. More fairies. Oh, can't go there. That's probably Flan's bedroom, I guess. Can't go in the giant doors. Okay, let's oh wait, there's something down here. We haven't checked this yet, except I don't think there's anything to check there yet. Or at all, really, I guess. Because later we're gonna have access to a map. I don't think we're actually gonna need to access this this area. All right, let's talk to Mei Ling. Wait, that's the door that keeps Flan locked up. Well, I don't know, man. You're surprised you can actually go to your... It is kind of a nice detail. You can actually find the room. Lana said, where's Flan should go see? I don't know where to find her, man. I can't go through any other door except the one that goes to Remi's room. My lady, I'm so relieved you're safe. What happened here? It's dangerous to stay outside. Let's go to the library for now. Miss Patchouli can probably explain what happened better than I can. I don't know what to... man, what am I supposed to do for Mei Ling? That won't be horribly offensive because I find it funny. Seems the library managed to emerge unscathed, at least. I'm sorry, my lady. I failed in my duty to protect the house. Yeah, you weren't even outside. How did... Remi. Patchy. If you were here and Mei Ling was here, how did this happen? I'm sorry. It was all I could do to keep the library from harm. Oh, I don't even remember how I did Patchy's voice anymore, man. Curse that monster. Attacking when it knew I'd be gone. What a coward. The mansion is completely demolished. No big deal. We can always rebuild it. More importantly, did you see the monster? What did it look like? You at least put up stiff resistance, right? I wish I could say that, but this thing was totally out of our league. The mansion was blown away before I could even do anything. Creaky wood, Flan's only weakness. Look, I left the cigar with Kawakuma. She was a wuss and couldn't take the single off. Dropped it, and that's how this all... Unfortunately, we just don't know what kind of monster we're dealing with here. I think it's starting to come back. What do you mean by that? Well, it destroyed our mansion, obviously. But we never saw what it looked like. My guess is it used some kind of magic or secret technique to hide itself. So what you're saying is, a totally invisible monster came, blew up my house, and left without so much as a fight? I can say this much. Judging by the damage done to the mansion, the monster must be truly gargantuan. So there's some truth to those newspaper articles after all, huh? I didn't know such monsters existed in Gensokyo. By the way, I haven't seen Sakuya around. Where is she anyway? Actually, she hasn't come back yet. Is that right? You don't sound surprised. This is Sakuya we're talking about. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's fine. I'll bet she's investigating our monster even as we speak. I suppose if I keep searching for the monster, I'll run into her sooner or later. Okay, is that any better of a patchy voice? Does she sound more like, oh, my asthma, and less, give me a pack. I need some smokes. We may as well save. The bamboo forest and Genbu Ravine, you said? Are you sure? Would you like to record your adventure? Yeah, sure. Okay, bye, Patch. Bob, yes, be a good compromise. Alright, where should we go first? Genbu Ravine or Bamboo Forest? It's up to you, chat. You get to decide. It's all up to you. Let me turn this down a little bit. I don't think I need to be that loud. It already... Oh, no, it's not turned down. How's this? A little better? Yeah, it's a little less loud. Get lost, Bamboo Forest. Okay, Bamboo Forest it is. So these are the guiding will-o-wisps I read about in the newspaper? What am I thinking? I never would have just blindly followed some random phenomenon like this before. Oh, let's do it. Alright, bunch of fairies, bunch of stuff. There's some bullets, there you go. And these areas are a little bit more, confined than the area we were in before, so the enemy should notice me a little faster. There shouldn't be, like, easy pickings the whole way through. Also, giant fucking centipede, buddy. I probably shouldn't use the skill that uses up all my meter. Especially since I'm pretty sure using your skills gives you invincibility frames. It was the same thing in Yo-Yo Kenkeki Muso, but I don't know, that I just prefer that a bit more. Alright, let's see. Do I have any? Yeah, okay. Bigger number, bigger number. Oh, those are big numbers. Do we have bigger numbers? Oh, those are bigger numbers. And those aren't as bigger numbers. So we're gonna stick with this. Bigger numbers. Oh, that's a bigger number. Bigger numbers. Oh, those are bigger numbers. There we go. So, you'll notice there on the top right, you actually have an incentive to keep your combo counter up, because it increases your damage output, and it also increases your experience gain. Just like in the Yomu game, if you get hit, you have like a fraction of a second, you have a few frames to hit an enemy and recover and not lose that combo. As you see, I keep getting hit, but I keep managing to recover it every time. Right there. Because once you get hit, it goes away, it resets to 0. Or if you take too long to hit something else, it gets reset and goes back to 0. Oh, also, just like Yomu, Remi can cut through bullets by attacking them. Oh, come on, I need a hit! Get over here! I need more XP! Oh, it's the fat snake. See, the fat snakes were in the Yomu game, too. They were a little scarier in the Yomu game, though. It's fine. Look, Bob, you don't realize how easy this game is. I sound like I'm shit-talking it, but like I really feel like this game is a little easier than the Yomu game. And it mostly has to do with the whole equipment and inventory thing, more than anything else. I think if it didn't have that, it'd probably be a little bit more challenging. It'd probably be, I mean, maybe more a step in the right direction for me. Or maybe if it was more like Ease, where instead of having like some kind of looter-shooter type of collection of items, it was more like certain pieces of equipment that you get at certain points to make it so that you're on even footing with harder and harder enemies. Hey, Wishful God. Oh! Oh! Oh. So, this part of the level is a little bit labyrinthine. We can go in a lot of different directions here. It's not like super easy to get lost here, but I mean, I guess it's easy to get lost here. That's kind of the whole gimmick of this particular area. It was let's see, yeah, people just being guided by lights. Alana Silva, Remi has 3 spell cards. She's got a few. I think you might be right. It might just be 3. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. I actually did a Let's Play on this game a while back. But like I said, that was the last time I played this game. It's been quite a bit of time, so it's actually not bad coming back to it. Oof, maybe I could have turned off the glare setting in the graphics options, but, you know, it's a nice effect. It's fine. Like I said, like just look at this Remi model. Look at that. It's definitely a lot nicer looking. I guess I don't know. They did a good job of making this game look really pretty for the small budget that they probably have as like a fucking Dojin circle. That's one of the respects in which this game is actually pretty good. It looks really pretty for what it is. It's the yep, we're in the bamboo forest of the lost. Battle of Parasols begins now. Yukari Yakumo's Parasol versus Remilia Scarlet's one. Go. They would both lose against Yuka, because Yuka's Parasol is the only one that actually does anything. And by does anything, I mean shoots a laser. A laser that Marissa copied. Oh boy. Time to see if this gives me bigger numbers. I don't like those numbers. Those are stupid numbers. Alright, so I'm not going to wait for the thing to guide me. I'm just going to guide myself because I've played this game before. Also, it doesn't really guide you for very long. I think, or maybe it'll guide you longer if you actually follow it. But I kind of just walked away. Get over here, you fucking sunflower fairy. In an unexpected turn of events, Yuka steps into the ring and duel sparks the competition. Wishful God, no, it's a big light. Not if it's dual spark. Then it's just two moderately sized lasers. Oh, you fat snake, you tried to get me. Oh, you tried to get me too, you fat snake. So, Remi actually moves so fast when she does this mid-air attack that she has that normally when you get a health pickup, it kind of follows you. Man, I didn't run away from it fast enough. It usually kind of follows you until it actually makes contact with the with Remi or Sakuya. And usually the speed at which Remi and Sakuya move, and by extension Yomu in the first game, is, you know, a steady enough pace that it can easily keep up and doesn't get lost or anything. But when Remi does this, she actually moves fast enough that you can actually completely lose the little health ball following you. And I can't seem to reproduce that at the moment. But when it does stop following you, it just kind of stops dead in its tracks, so you can actually go back and recover it if you wanted to. Alright, I want to go up here, because there's a certain... Yeah, look at that. There's a certain special something there. No, it's a big laser. A bigger laser. Alright, let's, let me see if I can... Yeah, see? See how it just kind of stayed left behind up here in midair? That's what I'm trying to talk about. Oh, hey, it's a chest. Oh, boy. Bigger numbers? Sure. Oh man, I wonder what the deal with the thing is. So to clarify, the problem I was having before with this game, where I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream it or not, was, and it only happened with the Steam version of the game, which is why I think it was the driver update that fixed it. But every so often, the frame rate would kind of hitch, and whenever that happened, like, it would actually drop my inputs when it hitched like that, meaning it was completely unplayable. Because, I mean, it's like, it's an action game. Your inputs and when you can input them is kind of important. It's like, an action game is like one step down in terms of importance on being able to read your inputs from a fighter. Oh, you couldn't get me, you fat snake. No, it's because... No, Bob, it's not that the gear has a limited amount of names. It has more to do with the fact that it's like a looter shooter, and these are all just different variations of the same item. Which is one of the things I don't actually... It's one of the things I actually don't like about this game. If it was more like, instead of a looter shooter with like just procedurally generated equipment or whatever, or however they do it, and more like an RPG where it's like unique equipment that you get over the course of the game, then I'd actually like it more. Because I really don't like those kinds of looter shooter mechanics. Like it makes the items that you pick up and the armor you get and the weapons you get feel completely worthless. Because you're just going to replace them in like 5 minutes anyway. Oh, whoops. Let me beat up some giant centipede, buddy. Yeah, but then you think to Borderlands, and even then that game series manages to give its weapons at least procedural generated names based on the stats that they have. Yeah, but I don't like, personally, I don't like Borderlands either, for the same reason. Oh, I'm getting attacked by plants now, man. I might be going the wrong way. But it's fine. I'm beating up enemies, so we're getting XP. And on top of that, like, well, no, I was gonna say how how can I say, like, you know, maybe a leveling system you don't need if you're gonna have equipment that works that way, but if it's all based on, like, adding an integer or increasing a percentage, you kind of would want a leveling system on top of that. You can quite understand that you were just specifically referring to the naming of... Yeah, I get what you mean. Last level, even plants don't like vampires? Oof. This is where the will-o'-the-wisp brought me, but where am I? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys have any idea what you just dragged in here? Ah, maybe these glowing bugs are really the will-o'-wisp people have been talking about. What will-o'-wisps? Oh, you came here because of that spiel in the newspaper, didn't you? So what if I did? Listen, humans have never exactly loved us insects. They only seem to treat us worse as time goes on. So I thought, maybe they'd warm up to us if we helped them out. That's why I started this handy-dandy guide service. Rational Wiggle steps up to the plate. But then, someone had to go and write about how will-o'-wisps are guiding the travelers, so as usual, us insects get 0 credit. I tell you what, it's enough to make a bug want to call it quits. Ah, I didn't just get duped. I got duped by bugs, of all things. What's wrong with me? Do I need to get my head examined? Nah, I guess I'll just stomp her and move on. Hold it! I won't go down so easily. Wriggle, we've been through this song and dance before. Weren't you there during Touhou 8? Okay, so Wriggle is actually our first real boss. She actually has a big old health bar, big old boss health bar. She's got a few moves, not too different from her non-bullet hell version. Eventually she'll get pissed off and she'll do that. She'll do it. She actually does a wriggle kick. Oh, and the wriggle kick sends out a really big shocky wave. Alright, not so different from the non-bullet hell variant, but alright. I feel like it's been a long enough time since I've played the base version of the game that, like, I'm probably not gonna feel any difference between bullet hell mode. Good. Okay, that's the move I wanted her to show off. She sends out a whole bunch of bugs. Alright. Now I can beat her up. Get over here. Get over here, bug. Don't you dare wriggle kick me. Oh! Yay, health but that's not how you aim a spell card. Let me show you how you aim a spell card, Wriggle. Excuse me? Fucking magic pixel cuck? Get out of here. Bob, you're gonna get a snack? Alright. Which will you use for Melee on your first play? I don't remember who I used on my first playthrough. I definitely played through as both, though, but I don't remember who my first one was. Maybe Sakuya? I don't remember. Just use some raid and it'll be okay. She's way too strong.
Alright, it's stomping time.
Wait, have a little pity. You came here because of what you read in the newspaper. That means you were looking for a guide, right?
Oh, I guess you're smarter than you look. I am seeking something, but not a guide. I'm looking for a monster and a person.
Might be able to help you get a lead on whoever it is you're looking for. Don't underestimate an insect's network, even.
That would be convenient, if I could trust you.
I'm not lying, honest. When you run a guide service and make connections with other bugs, you pick up more than a few good sources. Oh, hold on a sec, would you? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. And there you go. I found her already. My home bug saw your maid. Home bugs. Holy shit. My home bug saw your maid. Seems like she might have been with that magician of yours.
It seems like? They might have seen? Come on. That's pretty vague. I need details. When and where do they see her?
These guys can really only deliver simple messages, so I can't tell you much more right now. I'm working with what I have. But if I had to speculate, it sounded like a pretty recent sighting. Oof. That's rough, Bob.
So if Sake was with Patchy, she might have just gone back to the house already. Maybe it's a good idea to head back to the Scarlet Devil Mansion once I'm finished here.
But we're not finished here, Remi. That's the thing. We're not even close to finish because we still have to go to Genbu Ravine. Alright, Genbu Ravine is kind of annoying. It's way bigger than it has to be. Oh, I skipped the dialogue.
So that's where that python hangs out, huh? That one article was the only decent lead I could dig up on it. And since it's the most credible source, odds are pretty good that Saku decided to investigate this place first. Don't make fun of me, I have a speech impediment, okay?
Oh, big ol' red frog. Oh. Okay. Fucking whoops. Alright, do we want to go that way? Nah. So, obviously Remi can't swim, but Sakuya can't either. So, you die no matter who you fall into the water with. We don't want that. Oh man, it's a big old plant. Oh, the plant almost got me. Oh, you couldn't quite get me though, could you? Python. What could this be? Either Sane or Suwako. Or Kanako. Kanako is associated with snakes too. Well, I wouldn't say Suwako is associated with snakes, but she can summon one in the fighters, so... I think she can? Get over here. Sunflower Fairy. Did she fall? The Sunflower Fairy... The Sunflower Fairy... fell out of map bounds, man. And she took my XP for killing her with her. Oh, bigger numbers? That's a bigger number. Okay, and... Alright, let's, actually find... Oh, here's a bunch of pots. So yellow pots don't do anything in this game, but if you're playing Yo-Yo Kengeki Musou, you definitely want to find yellow pots. They're very important in that game. Oh, come on, mushroom boys. Go. Actually, can mushrooms even have a sex? Can they? I know plants do, and they're hermaphroditic, but, like, fungi are fundamentally different. So, like, I don't think they even, like, it's not even, like, in the same world. Yeah? I'm not a botanist, man. I don't know. Kanako is more associated with pillars than anything else. With all those frogs, you're leaning towards Suwako being the boss. And also, why is it that in every piece of media that isn't the official games, everyone forgets that they can fly? Because it's more interesting if they can't. Because so many problems and so many gameplay elements would be completely ruined and resolved if they could fly. Last Silver gold pots are collectible in the other game. If you no, yeah, they are. There's 3 in the Yomu game. There's 3 per level, and when you collect all 3, you get another skill orb. And skill orbs are important because it's the same as the blue diamonds on the bottom of my screen. Every time you get a new skill orb, it's basically more magic meter that Yomu can use. So they're actually really important to find in that game. In this game, they don't do anything. Another thing I liked better about Kengeki Musou, to be honest. Because that's actually another bit of character progression that I like better. It's like, you're increasing a particular stat for Yomu. Although health never actually increases, neither does, like, defense or attack. But her combo increases, and her magic meter increases. If you actually look for the skill orbs. Saito fan, how much is this game on Steam? I don't remember. I think it's probably somewhere around like 20 or 30 bucks, I think, maybe. But you could probably, like, just wait for a sale and get it for cheaper. You feel like you've seen this level before? This game uses a lot of the same art assets that Yo-Yo Kengeki Musou does. So, a lot of areas, like the Genbu Ravine was also in Yo-Yo Gengeki Muso. You visit this area a couple times in that game too, and it looks pretty much the same. So maybe you're thinking of the Yomu game when you say that. Come on, you fat snake. Oh, okay. Oh, why are you inside the wall? I can't even get my money now. Why are you bad talking Borderlands 2? Cliff VH, I'm a fan of Borderlands 2. Why am I bad talking Borderlands? I got taste. I don't know. I don't like the looter shooter mechanics, and I think the writing is too try hard. If you want my honest opinion, Sonic Touhou fan. So there's two routes we could have taken. We took the right route this time. If I had gone in a different direction, we would have come down from up here. But that's an issue for another time. Sonic Touhou fan, I say try Borderlands 2. I know you're not a fan, but co-op is where the fun part is. I have tried Borderlands 2, and I did try it co-op, and I still... that's pretty much why I feel the way I feel about it. Borderlands was the same. Borderlands 1 was the same way, but I actually played that game to the end. Borderlands 2 was just all of that, but like more so. So like, you know. No, I mean try hard and like sort of like, let me add some context to that. It's like kind of like it's like they wrote it in a way which like, because I haven't like played Borderlands 2 in a long time, and I watched a stream VOD of it more recently, and it's like the writing is really lol so quirky for like fucking everybody, which is kind of annoying.
Hey, you. Yikes, a vampire! I heard there's a suspicious seal around here. Any idea where it is? Not a clue, unfortunately. You sound like you're hiding something. You trying to pull the wool over my eyes? Who, me? Perish the thought. There's nothing ahead, honest. No, you can't go past here.
Okay. Definitely more ballsy than Luna. Luna took the first shot, but she took forever to do it. Alright, so this I know is different from non-bullet hell mode. She's definitely shooting more bullets, and for these big waves, those waves are definitely a lot less wide in vanilla. Those are some big water flowers, Nika. Oof, just shoot me with more bullets. Come on, come on. Why do you have to run away? What are you doing? It's almost like you're a fairy or something. Whoops. Oh! I'll just take all the damage then. Yeesh. Let's just tank this. Eat Gungnir. Are you serious? She did it. She did a magic pixel too? Baba. Yeah, I like this theme too. Sonic fan, next charter you see, give a Nard voice. We've already met Patchouli. Oh, I didn't read her dialogue. Something. Oh.
Your beatdown was more or less guaranteed. But you got guts to stand up to me, I'll give you that. Hey, you dropped something. A key, huh? Anyway, in deference to your misguided courage, I'll head back home for today. You can thank me any time now. This looks like the key to our library. Once I finish up this investigation, I should see how things are going back at the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Bob, who, you fool, you foolish fool of foolishness. Bob, who do you think you are, Franziska von Karma? Alright, human village time.
The only other place I can think of that Sakuya might visit is the human village. That's why I came here, but... where the heck is everybody? The streets are practically deserted. Looks like those rumors about monsters had a more serious impact than I anticipated. Anyway, time to see what I can find here, and swing back by the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Remi, you're a fucking vampire visiting a place called the Human Village. I wonder why there's nobody around. Man, you really gotta think these things through, Remi. Bob, yes, a distant cousin, thrice removed, we don't talk. So, this level's kind of interesting. You can walk around on the village streets and fight a whole bunch of fairies and wolves. But you can also walk around on the rooftops. The really annoying thing about walking around on the rooftops is that even though you can jump on them like this, you can't fall off of them like that. So you're kind of stuck here until you walk all the way to the edge. A little annoying, but I could see like why they might make that kind of decision. It's so you don't accidentally fall off when you don't want to. Or in a place where the level geometry would kind of bite your ass if you did. Oh, I hear crows. Hey, Reawakened. Bob, Candy seems to be doing a poor job at keeping the human village safe. I mean, maybe she changed history again, but last time she made the entire village disappear. This is like a step down from that. Or maybe a step up because she's only protecting the people. Or maybe a step down because if anything happens to the buildings, the villagers are going to have to deal with it later. Alright, let's see if I got any bigger numbers. Base attack power plus 6. I mean, okay. That's a... Do these bigger numbers warrant a lower critical rate? It gives me more health, but, nah. Get over here, Sunflower Fairy. Okay, I want that pot. Because they fixed co-ops in Borderlands 3 where you can share weapon drops and skin drops, and all weapons play different now too for Charter or Badass. That's another thing about Borderlands. Everybody's a badass. I mean, I think the reason for, like, all of that, though, is, like, Borderlands is trying to appeal to a particular demographic, and I probably just don't fit that demographic. So, the thing about this sign over here is that in the English patch, I don't think it was ever actually translated. I still don't know what the heck this building is. Is my Touhou not, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it does. I don't know why this is here. I don't know, man. You think it's the liquor store? That's a pretty big building for a place to just get some booze, but I guess this is Touhou Land. So you might actually be right. Okay, let me whoops. Those numbers are satisfactorily big enough. Do I have any other bigger numbers? Oh, those are bigger numbers. Bigger numbers? I like this bigger number the best. Okay, let's get out of here. And break some pots. Heal that tiny little bit of health that I don't have anymore. Hey, frogs. Hey. I said hey. That means you're not supposed to attack me. Oh, I can't get down. Gotta go all the way. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna go up this way. I'm not going all the way down, are you kidding me? That would take effort. Oh. And there we go. Oh, stop it, you sunflower fairy. Or maybe it's Kosuzu's place. I did think of that. It's possible, I guess. Or maybe it's the bar where... You mean Yuki? But Yuki lives in hell. Or former hell, rather. All right, we have a couple new skills. Let's see how they work. We got oh, I think this is kind of it's all right. I'd rather have something that does damage though. It is pretty good. I'm okay with that. Even though there's a better version of it later, but I'm okay with that for now. This is probably good. We can keep this. That's this one. Remelia and Sakuya get any interesting abilities in this game, like turning into a swarm of bats or temporarily stopping time? It doesn't take it that far. I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think Sakuya ever gets any like time stuff. I don't think Remi gets any bat stuff. Oh, that would be cool if they did, but they probably wanted to keep the gameplay similar to what they had in Kengeki Muso, and I think they probably would have had to come up with a lot of new shit to kind of suit Remi being able to turn into a bunch of bats, or to suit Sakuya being able to mess with time. How about, I got a better idea. Instead of a game that messes with Sakuya's ability to manipulate time, how about make a game that messes with her ability to manipulate space? Because everybody forgets that part of her skill. It's she can manipulate space-time. And how do you know, like, well, you say Oh, well, she never actually uses her ability to manipulate space. Not true. She shoots knife lasers. How can you do that without time and space? That's kind of sad, or rather disappointing. Sonic fan, that can be DLC. Functionality as DLC? Holy shit. I would actually fucking boycott the game. Game mechanics as DLC. Holy fuck. Can you imagine that world? I think we might be getting close to that, though. I don't know, man. Bob, wait, idea. Sakuya cleaning simulator. Clean the mansion. Oof. You mean free DLC, so then you mean like an update. Nika, the new EA, yeah. You there. You must be the diabolical culprit who spread all those rumors about monsters. See, because Moko in fandom, she smokes. Makes sense.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, playing innocent, are we? But just take a look at this.
Another of those newspapers. Crimson Mist conjuring merciless monsters?
That's right. It says here that red mist appears every time just before a monster shows up. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. Look at that. It's right here in the picture.
What red mist? This is a black and white photograph.
I haven't forgotten the red mist incident. Because of all that mist you released, the humans couldn't leave their home for days.
Fuck, this is actually doing my voice in. Since when the heck does Moko visit the human village? Nika, I think she had too many cigarettes. Yeah, and I'm starting to feel like I have too. It's for Kane, but unless the place is Kane's house, I don't. Yeah. Moko Snake from Metal Gear. Yeah, I can't do like a smoker voice, man. And I already gave that voice to Sakuya. Yeah, let me try and adjust it.
She's not listening at all. Okay, first of all, do I look like a giant monster that you have to crane your neck up to see?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I can't do it. I'm just gonna keep it the same.
It would surprise me if a powerful yokai like you could change your size as you wished. And if not you, then I'm sure it would be a simple matter for that magician who lives with you.
Sonic fan, do King K. Rool cartoon voice for next boss. I don't even know what that voice sounds like. I couldn't even attempt it. Bob, you can fly, so...
Well, yeah. I guess she could probably do something like that if she wanted to. But why would I even need to be a giant? I'm not the least bit interested in ruling in Tokyo.
Maybe, but can you prove it? I think this evidence speaks all for itself. Just look around. All the humans are terrified of you.
There we go, that's that graveliness I needed.
They've locked themselves in their houses. And now, it's up to me to remove the source of their fear.
Fuck, can't read. Oh, time to fight Moko. Oh, that's a big ol' shocky wave. Oh, whoops. Right, I got rid of the shield ability for three spears. That's great. Smart idea. Good move. Nice beam. Tiny Sakuya, tiny Sakuya. What? Oh, I thought I jumped, man. Oh, no, stop it. Don't Moko kick me. Okay, alright, alright. Come on, Moko, what you got? I bet you ain't got nothing. You stupid immortal? Like, what immortal? That means you can't even die, right? Like, what good is that even? You're still gonna lose to me. Not being able to die doesn't make you not a loser. Oh, get wrecked. Actually, her health is going down pretty slow. Will you stop it? I need that health. I need that health. Oh, that was a little framey. Oh, I didn't have enough skill bar for the thing. Oh, here she comes. Okay, okay. Come on, shoot your birds. Yeah, very good, very good. Nice meme. Take a spear. It's fine. It's free. You can have it. You can keep it. I don't need it anymore. Oh, I missed her twice. Come on. Okay, more birds. Fine, I can deal with that. Pretty easy, actually. Nika, I thought Moko was talking about changing sizes, so maybe you misheard. I think she was, but I think she was referring to Patchy turning Remi into a giant. Nika, my good man, you've come up with an absolutely brilliant idea. Uh-oh. First thing that should be mentioned when Remi gets back to the mansion, get to work on the mini Sakuya action. Oh, Bob, please don't take that out of context. Well, I mean, by default it's out of context, because I didn't see what led up to it.
I got too much of a beating. I'm not going to be able to move much until I fully recover.
Feel free to suspect me if you really think I'm behind this. But have you really considered all the evidence? I'm going to find the real mastermind and give them what they've got coming. Just sit tight, justice will be served. I feel like this newspaper's implying some rather unsavory things about me. Looks like I better have a little chat with whoever wrote this.
Saku can be the size of a small Fumo plush. Those things are like only half a foot tall. She'd be downright tiny. Alright, I guess we're heading to, we're heading to the waterfall. Let's do it. Fuck. That stupid Moko voice. It's done my vocals in, man. Santo fan, I found Romelia eat that Krusty Krab video I put in Discord. Okay. Great. Is it that 10-hour one that I found like a day ago? I didn't understand it. I just saw it and I'm like, oh. Alright. And that was pretty much it. Bob, forgetting to read 3, 2, 1, please.
People are scared, so it makes sense that they'd suspect anyone, but I didn't think they'd actually suspect me. I mean, it's not so bad to be feared and all.
Words!
I mean, it's not so bad to be feared by all and mistaken for a monster, but I'm the victim here too. They leveled my house. I need to talk to the Tengu who's been writing these articles. But waterfalls and vampires aren't exactly a great combination. I hear the newspaper has a branch to the base of the waterfall now, though, so maybe I'll just visit that one.
Sonic Fan, they already did Aya as a boss in the first game, so I don't know if they do it again. They might make somebody else the boss. Like maybe Hitate. Maybe Hitate and Aya are collaborating and Hitate is the boss. Oh, so just like in Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso, you can use the D-pad, or you can use the stick. I don't play this game with mouse and keyboard.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Close for the day. Please come again tomorrow. Business hours, 8 o'clock to 5. Fuck, I can't math, man. It's hard.
Wait, if this place is closed, I have to go to the Upper Falls branch. Even if it's totally within normal business hours? Talk about getting the runaround. I should give her one of my little wake-up calls. Should I give her one of my little wake-up calls? No, that might not be a great idea this time. It would just cause more problems. But what other choice do I have? I guess I'll have to come again another time. But as for now, there's something I want to check back at the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Who other than Aya does newspaper? Hitate? Kakashi Spirit News? Excuse me? Bob, do you play like any game with mouse and keyboard? All the streams you've seen were ones where I use a controller. Let me think. Like, not any game I've played on stream yet. Like, if it was an FPS, I would definitely use mouse and keyboard. If it was an RTS, I can't imagine how anybody plays a real-time strategy game with a controller. I simply cannot imagine it. You have no keyboard shortcuts. You have no... It's just impossible. And how anybody can play an FPS without a mouse is beyond me. I can't fathom. And I guess Metal Gear Solid 5, I probably would have played with mouse and keyboard if aiming with the stick didn't feel like so strangely good. Like, that game does a really good job of making aiming with the stick feel like decent and natural, whereas no other game can really pull it off like that one did, in my opinion. I think like the Assassin's Creed games I've played keyboard and mouse. Sonic went, wow, but she has phone. Wait, what? You would like Soul Walker? It's free DLC on Steam. It's MMO. I mean, I probably wouldn't like it if it's an MMO though. Sonic I can play games with mouse and keyboard. Games play better with mouse since Sniper. Oh, like Borderlands. Well, that's what I'm saying. Borderlands is a first-person shooter. So, no, yeah, that's right. It's a first-person shooter, so it's just gonna feel a lot better to aim and look around with a mouse than it is with a stick. Like, every time. Other games like platformers or fighters or action games, I would prefer to have a controller, just because it feels easier and more natural to use for those kinds of games than a mouse and keyboard.
I have returned.
Ah, Remi, welcome back. Did you find the monster or Sakuya?
I'm no closer to finding the monster, I'm afraid. But if things go as I suspect, I'll find Sakuya soon. That aside, what do you think of this key? Looks rather familiar, wouldn't you say?
That's the key to the library. But why do you have it, Remi?
A fairy I happened to run into dropped it. Patchy, be honest with me. Do you remember when or where you lost this key?
I don't. Maybe I lost it in the commotion when the mansion was attacked.
I see. Well, to me, it feels like this key holds the, key to discovering where Sakuya disappeared to. So, what does this key unlock exactly?
Well, perhaps it's better if I show you.
Uh, chance of the key having been stolen by Marissa, 10 out of 1. It's not a book, though. To be fair to Marissa.
Wow. I had no idea a secret passage. I had no idea we had a secret passage here. Stairs and everything, too. It's an underground pathway. Leads to a special archive beneath the library. The books are all protected by magic. They won't get damaged unless something really crazy happens. But please at least try to keep the collateral damage to a minimum, okay? Huh. Fine, fine. I'll keep that in mind. Why do I have to fight in the library?
It's a thing in the library. She'd totally do it.
Imagine that. My own property. This is the first time I've even seen this place. Hey, what are all these fairies doing here? Did the monster demolish this place too? No, it doesn't look like it. Whatever. But considering what Wriggle said, and the fact that the fairy had the key, can't just be a coincidence. I'm sure Sakuya is locked up in here somewhere.
Okay, I may have flubbed that line, but it still works. It's fine. It's A-okay. Right, I keep forgetting I de-equipped the AoE spell. Or the AoE skill, rather. Wait, no, she'd do it because it's a thing. Holy shit. Alright, do we have bigger numbers? Let's check our skills. Those aren't bigger numbers, those are smaller numbers. Nah. Those are bigger numbers, though. Get over here. There we go. I keep messing up the aim with this skill. Should probably go back to the other one. And in this chest, mysterious painting. Alright. Alright, bigger numbers. Nah. No, that's the one I didn't want to bother with. Okay. That item, I guess, exists only to sell. By the way, there is a shop in this game. Spoilers. It's not to event, so Cave Story is still Wednesday? Yeah, it's just not Wednesday, so we're not streaming it. Oh, get over here. Get over here, you. There we go. And over here. There we go. Now I think of it, I'm trying to remember. I think there was... Wasn't there one game I streamed where I was playing mouse and keyboard, but I can't remember what it was. And not the Sane Kirby clone. It was something else. But I remember I did play something with keyboard and mouse on stream, but I don't remember what it was now. It was a while ago. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just not coming to mind, man. Scarlet Bomb. Sounds interesting. Wait, so if the only way to get in here with the key, how did all the fairies get in here? Well, theoretically, fairies will come wherever nature is, so there's a hole somewhere in this part of the mansion to the outside. Yeah, maybe? I think that's what Remi was thinking, like maybe either Star, like, took the key and then unlocked it and let all the fairies in, or when the mansion got destroyed, like part of this area maybe got damaged, and that's how they got in. Right, I think I'm gonna go back to... Actually, hang on. I know what we can do. We can do... that, and we can do... There we go. Oh, what, you want to fight me? There we go, that's more like it. That feels better. Oh. That's where the stairs are, so let's see if there's any bigger numbers that can be found somewhere else in here. Just really quickly before we move on. Oh, you couldn't quite make it there, could you, fairy? Huh? Oh, wait, oh, sunflower fairy. Losing your edge. Okay. Wait, another set of stairs? I wanted bigger numbers, not stairs. Alright, chat, left or right, what do you think? Sonic event, it would be cool if there was a ROM hack of Mario 64 where you play as Remi, since there's hundreds of mods and hacks of Mario 64. If it doesn't exist, then you should make it. Everybody's saying right, it's always the left way to go. Okay, alright. Why am I using the D-pad? You say, what did I just say, like you don't know what you said, but I'm willing to bet that was 100% intentional, Bob, okay? I know, I understand the game. Alright, so, this part's a little slow. A lot of, traveling through underground library to find something. But, I mean, you know, that's the game. If there's another thing I don't like about this game, it's that it's got a fair amount of padding. I mean, it's a lot longer than Yo-Yo Kankeki Muso, but there are some parts that just feel like they just kind of pad it out instead of actually, like, contribute anything. This is one of those parts. Also, extra stage. Holy shit, the fucking extra stage. We'll see that later. The extra stage is the part of this game I like the least. And that's not even really because it's hard, it's more because it's kind of tedious. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, this game's not been all too interesting to watch so far. Your voices are certainly helping, though. I mean, I like the game. It's just there's a lot of things I think it could have done better. And there's some things that I think it does perfectly fine. I just think that Yo-Yo Kankeki Muso is the better game out of the two, if I had to pick. I mean, this game does pick up a little later. Like, it starts to pick up steam. It just takes a while. I think they're just trying to, you know, like, build a narrative, which is maybe why it's kind of slow at first. Oh, hey, look who it is.
Sakuya.
Oh, my lady.
I knew I'd find you here. When I heard you'd been talking with Patchouli, I figured you'd come here in search of more information.
Yes, you have the right of it. I thought it would be useful to check the historical records to discover what kind of monster this is.
But then, the monster that attacked the mansion, and you ended up stuck down here, huh?
I'm sorry, my lady. I wasn't able to help you even in an hour of great need. I did, however, spend long enough down here to find information on what...
Holy God, why can't I read words? It's supposed to be my native fucking language? Holy shit. Bob, it's mostly the fact that there's a feeling of emptiness to everything so far. Kind of hard to explain. If by that you mean, like, the maps feel kind of sparsely populated, the fact that, like, the AI is a little unresponsive, unless they're bosses, like, they're a little unresponsive to your presence, then I get what you mean. But, I think the boss battles are where this game shines anyway, so... Sonic Toe fan, I am so getting this game, and you missed what I said in chat. I don't know how to make a ROM hack, let alone make a Mario 64, since that game is in 3D. Well, that just means you don't want it badly enough.
I did, however, spend long enough down here to find the information I came looking for. Here you are.
Wait. Those are all newspapers published by a Tengu. I thought you came down here looking for historical records.
I did, but after much examination, I felt that this problem can't be solved with old records alone. Besides, journalistic standards aside, these newspapers do have some trustworthy articles worth reading. And I hate to say this, I hate to ask you this with things the way they are, my lady. But there's still something I'd like to investigate. So would you allow me to be away from the mansion a little longer? Please?
Fine, fine. Don't worry about the house. I can take care of it myself for now. And I've got something I want to check out on my end, too.
Then if you'll excuse me, my lady.
Alright. Time to get moving.
Maybe bosses feel real. Yeah, I think that's probably what you're getting at. Like, I know what you mean. It's like if I had to compare this to Ys, it's like when you walk into a room in a dungeon in Ys, like you got like a bunch of enemies around, and I have to compare this game to Ys because the first game was pretty much inspired by it. But like the enemies, like they kind of, once they catch sight of you, they know you're there, they go towards you, they go on the attack right away once they realize you're there. With these enemies, it takes them a while to kind of really notice you. Once they do, it's not so much that they're slow to attack, it's that their attacks are a little less effective unless the enemy also happens to be a bullet sponge or a damage sponge. Like the sunflower fairies, like those are the only enemies that are going to be like a real threat. Or like later, there's like fairies that kind of look like Makai fairies. Like there was a couple down in the library where it's like they have like this flaming aura. Okay, that's because my gamepad has like this weird little dead zone. My stick, when I let go, it flicked, and now Remi's not even looking at her best friend while she talks to her. That's great. Sonic Toe fan, I like the 3D look of this game. Why is this game not... It's not on the Switch? I thought it was. Not that I would know for sure, anyway. Or ask Bob to make Touhou Mario 64 ROM hack. HA programming, not easy nor fun. Please don't request me to go into insanity. No, Sonic Toe fan, like, you can't... Like, here's the thing. You gotta figure out how to do it yourself, otherwise you don't want it badly enough. Until you quit smoking, all you'll be talking to is the wings.
I see. You think Sakuya was down there all this time? At least he's not injured or anything, right? Yeah, she was completely fine. Her mansion was demolished, and yet you're still considered a suspect in all of this. Doesn't make any sense. How do you mean? The author of those newspaper articles may be a Tengu, but doesn't seem to be bogus reporting. Feels pretty legitimate. If that's true, then why does everything bad seem to be happening to us? It seems a little too convenient if you ask me. So you think someone's trying to set us up? Maybe. I can't be totally sure yet, though. I suppose all there is to be done at present is track down the truth. You plan to go out around noon, right? Yeah. Not exactly my first choice, but there are some people I can only get a hold of during daylight hours. I've heard there's a lot of stores in the outer world that are open 24 hours a day. Really? But sure, it'd be nice if a Tengu took a few cues from them. Saki isn't here to assist you. Do you want to take an umbrella along? I don't think even the sturdiest parasol would hold up too long if I tried to hold it while fighting monsters. Perhaps a different solution is in order. Can you do something with your magic? That's a bit much to ask of me all of a sudden. It's no easy task to just blot out the light of the sun, you know? Oh, you can conjure up a thick mist to hide the sun like before, but probably not on such short notice, huh? And thanks to those articles, we're all suspects here already, so if you call up any mist now, you can guess what'll happen.
It's Flandra, you're calling it? Bob, wait a second, the door was closed, how did Saki even get in? Is there more than one key? No, I think when she was talking to Sakuya, they mentioned that, like, she went down there before Remi even left the mansion, and then the mansion got destroyed, and she was trapped there. But why she couldn't get out, and yet we could so easily get in, that I don't understand so much. No, bad patching. We're not causing another incident.
The maid from Hot Gray Shrine will come flying over here and level what's left of the place. Yeah, let's not use that idea. And how about visiting Corindon? They sell all sorts of rare curios from the outer world. Maybe they have something to block out the sunlight without an umbrella. That shop, huh? I don't have any better ideas, so I might as well take a look.
Alright, let's go see Renosuke. Oh man, he's got a gumball machine, he's got Mamizo. I can jump around in here. Oh man, he's got a sword. Oh man, he's got a guitar. He's got one of those bird things that does the thing. He's even got a Marissa hat. He's got another guitar. Okay. Hi, Renosuke. Oh my, an actual customer? What can I do for you today? There's something in particular you're looking for?
Yeah, anything that can blot out the light of the sun.
That's a pretty tall order. Don't you think? Can't you just use an umbrella?
Well, I could, but trying to simultaneously fight and block the sun with an umbrella seems like a real pain. The monster I'm hunting down seems like something I'd want to use to... The monster I'm hunting down seems like something I'd want...
Holy... God!
The monster I'm hunting down seems like something I'd want 2 hands free for.
Bob, please tell me it's not going to be bloody sunblock. Cliff, maybe there's an evil Remelia clone? I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to spoil anything. Just so you know, this is hands down the most ridiculous quest anyone has come to me with. But this is your lucky day. I just so happened to get something rather interesting in earlier today. Wait a minute. Here you go.
What is this? Small tube?
It's a marvel in a can called Super Light Shield Spray. Just apply a nice even coat to your body and it fully blocks sunlight. I could see Bob getting mad in chat. The Kappa made it while trying to reproduce spray-on sunscreen. This batch came out a little too strong, though. Apparently, if normal humans used it, they'd freeze and die of hypothermia. There's no way I could sell something like this in the village's bazaar, so I ended up bringing it here. But I guess for someone like yourself, all the benefits and no drawbacks, right?
Only one way to find out.
Whoa, whoa, don't spray that stuff in here. I don't want it eating the finish off my products or anything.
If this ends up being hazardous, I'm holding you personally accountable. I do feel cooler, but that doesn't necessarily mean I could just take a stroll in the middle of the day without a care.
Well, you wouldn't die immediately even if you were in direct sunlight, right? You've got some wiggle room.
Wow, what a terrible thing to say.
Anyway, just take the spray as a gift from me. It's not like anybody would buy it, even at bargain basement prices. There's a little something extra, I'll throw in this super waterproof spray. Absolutely free. I've heard you vampires are not too fond of flowing water, so it may come in handy. Just spray that on, you'll be as water repellent as water repellent as a duck. Just don't go diving in any rivers or anything.
You're being awfully generous. What's the catch?
No catch, really. I'm giving you these 2 sprays on the house. But I do sell some other things here that you might find useful.
Ah, I see where you're going.
Hunting down monsters can be troublesome. A troublesome task, even. So if you like those free samples, surely it wouldn't hurt if you came.
Fine, fine, I'll patronize your store.
Many thanks. I'm not asking you to buy things you don't need, of course. Just stop by when you have a particular need.
Ha! If that's the case, I might not ever come back here again.
If that's truly the case, so be it. Oh, and tell your maid I said hello. He's one of my best customers, you know.
I'll pass that along, but right now I intend to enjoy my first experience sunbathing.
Enjoy the daylight all you want, but just keep in mind the spray's effects only last 24 hours.
Noted. In that case, I should be on my way to the waterfall at 9 Heavens.
Why? It was a joke. Bloody emoji. Screw you, auto emote. Oh my god, all vampire issues gone. Where is Yukari? The rules need to be enforced. So we actually can just visit the Korundo from the map. And we actually can't just walk up to Renosuke. And we can't just buy stuff. He sells us good stuff. And he also sells us garbage. And I guess you go for the garbage if you want like a challenge mode. If you feel like the game is like way too easy. But we can also sell stuff, which I'm gonna do. So let me first make sure I've got all my biggest numbers equipped. And it looks like I've got big numbers there. Yeah, sure. There's all the big numbers there. And, probably go with this. Wait, hang on. What's that good health charm? What does that do? I don't want it. I don't want it. Here, Renosuke, you can have this stuff. You thought it was going to be a sun hat? Well, she's already wearing a hat. She'd have to change her hat. You can't ask Touhou's... You can't just tell a Touhou to change its hat. Just sell it all. I was kind of hoping I'd remember a way to multi-select, but I don't think that's a thing. But it's pretty quick to just go in and out, so it's fine. Bubba, wait, so they know the game is flipping easy, so they have items specifically to make the game harder. Why not just have difficulty settings? Well, I mean, to be fair, if I de-equipped the stuff that I was currently wearing, then it would be harder because it just brings you down to base stats. Those garbage items are if you want to go even lower than that. Like, hang on, when we go into the level, I'll show you.
It seems like that dodgy spray is actually working. Color me surprised. If the lower falls office is closed, I need to pay a visit to the Upper Falls branch then, right? Waterfalls, midday strolls. This may be my least vampiric day ever. I never thought I'd see the day when I could walk triumphant in broad daylight. A vampire who has overcome her weakness is fit to be called the ultimate life form, right?
Vermelia, who do you think you are? Cars?
Okay, enough with the weird thoughts. Time to get going.
Fucking Remelia sitting here thinking she's a pillar man. Alright, so like if I de-equip this, all my stats, all these extra benefits I'm getting, just go down. So we're just sticking with base stats at this point. So the equipment gives you a bit of a boost. And you would get the garbage items if you want to go even lower than base stats. Do you think all Touhou Charter have swimsuit? They go in hot spring. I don't usually think about that, Sonic Touhou fan. True, but the fact that those items exist implies that the game is still well within beatable, even when using absolutely no items. Fair point. Fine. Okay. So this is a level we've seen before, but it's a lot different. It's been expanded upon. It was a bit shorter in the Yomu game. It's actually the same level from the Yomu game, but a bit bigger, a bit longer. Actually, I don't know if I would say longer, but it's definitely bigger. They've definitely expanded on it. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Give me health. Thank you. Oh, boy. I guess we're going up. Wait, what's this other one say? Temporary closure notice. Why does this part of the sign say, if office is closed, go to the other one, when just above the sign says they're closed for the day? I feel like this should be the fuck is that other word there? The numeral sign? Something 44 should be a part they something last bang whenever there. If you couldn't tell, I was trying to read that extremely tiny text under temporary closure notice there. It's very tiny, hard to read. I missed what you're saying. I didn't miss what you said in chat. You said something about Shadow the Hedgehog because, like, I guess swimsuits made you think of Shadow the Hedgehog? Considering you play as Sakuya, I'm now just imagining that Sakuya just flipping gets a life vest to deal with the water now. No, you still can't go into the water. Like, just, like, watch. You still die. Oh god, not again. That second one wasn't intentional. Yes, vampire sunscreen, that is all. Yeah, pretty much, Nika, that's exactly what you missed, actually. Remelia is wearing SPF 5 billion sunblock now. Thousand needles, what's that do? We'll keep it. No, you added something new. Okay, I didn't see it then. Bob, you can oh, I just saw Bob get like lose it over me being able to read the incredibly tiny text. Well, I am reading it in native resolution, which would be 1080p, which I should also be streaming at, but YouTube compresses the hell out of shit. So even if you're full screen, there's no chance you're gonna be able to see what I see. Couldn't get there in time. That's not a... I looked at chat, I didn't realize it came down. That's not 1,000 needles. Now, I forget if this game does the same annoying thing that Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso does, where if you go too high, the game forces you to die and pulls you up higher, even if you could have recovered from your fall. That was kind of annoying in the Yomu game, but I don't remember if it happens here or not. So, this little cave wasn't here in the Yomu game. Up we go. Get over here. There we go. Bob, you're not entirely sure if metal spikes are within the bounds of Danmaku rules. Eclipse VH, his ultimate life form is Shadow the Hedgehog thing, so Amelia took... Well, no, actually, because Sonic Adventure didn't come out until the 90s. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been a thing since the 80s. So Shadow the Hedgehog actually stole that from Cars. And also, Remelia is a vampire, Shadow the Hedgehog isn't a vampire, so it's more of a direct reference to JoJo, if you want to put it that way. Oh, get over here, wolf. All according to Keikaku, translator's note, Keikaku means plan. Yeah, you got real ninja there. Why is there an invisible wall here? Probably maybe meant to be water there too. I don't remember. Why am I using the D-pad? I mean, you can't see it and you can't tell the difference, but I can. I don't understand. I mean, it's not 1,000 needles, but, I mean, just as well. All those vases broken. Invisible sand crocodiles? I mean, no, this ain't Cave Story. Let's hope there's no Zubats in this cave. Well, I mean, this is Touhou and not Pokemans, so, I can't imagine why there would be any. Oh, come on, Mr. Bird. Oh, you couldn't quite make it, could you? Woof, woof. Oh, for the bridges. That's why I'm using the D-pad. Oh, okay. Bye, Sunflower Fairy. Whoop. We could probably just jump. Yeah, a lot of gaps that you couldn't jump with Sakuya, you can jump with Remelia. Mostly because she can hang in the air longer. Break this. Oh, well, this area looks a little different. They kind of changed this a little bit. Pretty sure this is where we fight Momiji in the first game. Or it's meant to be that same area. Anything special over here? There is a chest. Oh, break. Speaking of chests, that's right. We're starting Trails in the Sky second chapter on Friday. And I was just because I still haven't finished Trails in the Sky third, so I was playing that a little recently, and I got to a boss fight, and holy shit, that boss fight is fucking stupid. If we ever get to third, you'll see what I mean. But oh man, it was really dumb. Not dumb and stupid in the sense that that it was like ridiculously easy or like a joke, but in the sense that in the sense that it's like really fucking hard. Wait, it's about. Oh wait, hang on. Let me see what I missed in chat, because I'm getting told I'm missing stuff in chat again. Let's hope Link doesn't find out that there were vases here. What? Pots aren't like exclusive to Zelda though. The fairy knows she bravely killed herself. So Remelia is easy mode. Pretty much, especially for the platforming in the game. Also, Remelia is the character people choose for speedrunning because she could do this, which makes her move way faster than Sakuya. Seeing YRVS in pain sounds fun. Can't wait for Friday. Well, we're doing second chapter on Friday. The game I was playing that I still haven't finished is third. But I mean, maybe after we finish second chapter, we can move on to third, and then you'll see me suffer. Cause holy shit, that fucking boss fight. I'm not even gonna say who it is, cause it's kind of meant to. I don't know if I'd say it's a spoiler, but like, I mean, it's a big old deal, and there's a lot of story details as to why the boss is who he is. Oh, actually, I spoiled it. Now you know he's a he. Oh no. Remelia almost certainly has brain damage after this adventure. Bob, I can feel the rage in your voice. I have no idea what even happens, but I can already sympathize. No, holy shit. I think I died like... I think I lost like maybe like 10, 15 times trying to work out like some kind of strat to use. Oh no! That was not my intent. That is not what I wanted to do. You can't wait for next fur day? I can't wait for next fur day too. Fur as in F-I-R, as in the tree, not fucking fur. Don't take that out of context. There we go. No, Nika, that's not what I said. Fuck off, Nika, that's not what I said. Oh, dear. Any health in here? No, just some numbers. You said that there's a meme where Link goes crazy, but I'm not aware of it, 'cause I don't know any Zelda memes, dude. No bigger numbers? Any bigger numbers? Nope. Bigger numbers? Nope. Alright. So clips fit? No. Bob, Clips, we gotta give Nika another. We gotta sacrifice another cat to Nika. Unfortunately, I don't think Chen is in this game, so I don't know if we can. Okay, I know.
Ta-da! Listen, I hate to shut you down when you're so obviously excited, but I've come seeking a Tengu, not an Oni. What? Oh, come on, don't be like that. Just play with me a little. Big-eyed plating really doesn't suit an Oni, just so you know. You hear about the monster, right? You didn't act like that article in the Red Mist and want to pester the... Wait. You're here about that monster, right? And you didn't like that article about the Red Mist and want to pester the Tengu, right? That's exactly why I'm here, but when you say it like that, it makes you sound petty and petulant. Exactly as planned.
Take the sacrifice, Nika. Oh man, it's gotten rough in chat. I think Nika, I think not realizing what Monster X was is never gonna. I don't think you're ever gonna live that down. Sonic Touhou fan, Suika's always drunk.
Wait, you can make yourself larger and turn into mist, can't you? Hold up. If you think I'm Crimson Mist, wrong. Or you're so blatantly suspicious. If it was you, that would explain everything. Oni never lie, I assure you. By the way, since we're both here and all, how about getting a little workout in?
Well, here's the thing, Suika. I don't think a workout would really work for you because you drink a lot of alcohol, and alcohol kind of kills your gains. So, God dang it, Suika, don't be causing another incident. Oh, man.
Eh? Why not? To be honest, I've been frustrated since yesterday. I need to blow off some steam. Prepare yourself. Yeah. This is my jam. Bring it on.
Oh man, so now we fight Suika. And she does a lot of stuff. She does a lot of Suika-like things, like swing her gourd around and throw her gourd at you, and Oni things. And when she gets pissed off, she really doesn't like it. She really doesn't like you. Just gotta, you know, make sure she's baited. Oh, there she goes. Now she's doing the thing. I don't think she's doing the full combo, though. Or it doesn't feel like it's a full combo. Oh, well. So, Suika, oh, God, she also throws a rock. So, unsurprisingly, Suika's not using a whole lot of bullets, because, you know, she debuted in the fighter, so she's a fighter. Okay, let's just, do early spell card, why not? So, this version of Suika's theme is pretty nice. I like it. I'm just staying quiet so you can actually hear the music. It's actually pretty good. It's another one of the things that this game does right is the music. It's really good. Oh, listen to that guitar kicking. I don't want to beat her yet. It's so good, man. And it keeps going because the loop for this song is so long, man. It's longer than the fight actually lasts. which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, hey. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's just finish the fight. Oh, she got iframes, man. Toying with our opponent to listen to their epic music, how cruel. Santo fan, I missed a lot in chat again. Okay, what did you say that I missed? Because I know Bob and Nika were fighting over the cat sacrifices. And it seems like Nika got mad and said he was gonna break Bob's knees.
Come on, you're not taking this seriously. You didn't even get bigger.
Remi, phrasing.
If I turn giant-sized here, that journalist hiding out here would probably cry. But I can tell you this, when you get stronger, if you're aiming to defeat that monster...
Wait, I read that wrong. Damn it.
But I can tell you this, you better get stronger. You aiming to defeat the monster.
So you do know something about it.
Maybe. But if you want me to spill beans, you'll have to make me. And that'll take more strength than you've got now.
10 bets the monster doesn't exist. Nika, you didn't even get bigger, meme face.
Fine by me. Well, even if I can't get an answer out of you, I'll figure it out myself eventually. That's the spirit. I'm gonna enjoy watching how this pans out. Is Miss Suika still there? Why are you hiding behind the door?
She's something like an ex-boss of mine, so I get nervous when I see her.
Don't mind me none. Came here to have a chat with the Tengu in first place, right?
Is that so? Miss Amelia, how can I help you today?
I'd like to ask a few questions about the reporting of this publication.
Ah, you're here because of that article, aren't you? Did you perchance have any misgivings about our reporting?
Do you think you could print such a libel about me and I wouldn't get offended? What are you trying to do, pick a fight?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry you feel that way. Well, how about this? I heard that your mansion was demolished by a monster. What if I run an article about that? If people see that you yourself were a victim, it would help dispel the fears about you.
No way. I'd die of embarrassment if people knew my house got destroyed.
I'm afraid you're a little late. I heard some people in the village talking about it already.
Well, let's forget about that for now.
Oh, and for the record, I wanted to set one thing straight about us Tengu. Sure, we're not as straightforward or honest as Oni. We've never denied that. But when it comes to our journalism, we print only the truth. You can quote me on that. I mean, sure, sometimes we might write an article before doing proper research or vetting our sources, but nobody's perfect.
Do you not see the problem with that?
Info's gotta get out to the public while it's still hot and fresh, right? And now this monster's the talk of the town.
Anyway, the point of all this jibber-jabber is what you wrote in the paper is true, right?
I swear it.
That's good enough for me.
When the hell did Remelia's voice change?
Well, if I can find this red mist, check out the area, there's a good chance that I'll run into the monster, right?
Yeah, seems that way.
Is there any other pertinent information you can provide?
Can I see the papers you have now? What you've got here pretty much covers everything I know about the monsters.
What puzzles me is that even though this... What puzzles me is that even though this has really started to blow up, the Hakure Shrine hasn't even stepped in yet. Reimu, huh? I don't think she's involved this time.
Oh no, a journalist. Yeah, fucking journalist. No, she's not even a journalist. She's straight up talking about how she writes a tabloid. She's a paparazzi. Even worse. Even worse. Oh man, I looked at chat for too long.
Still, it couldn't hurt to visit the shrine later, just in case. By the way, it's been bugging me all this time, but, is one of vampires been able to walk around during broad daylight anyway? Trade secret, I'm afraid. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Well, now, looks like things are gonna get more entertaining than I expected.
Agreed. This could be a big scoop.
You missed 3 chat. Okay, fine. Hang on. Is Reimu in this game? I'm not spoiling stuff. You missed 2 things. I missed a lot in chat. I missed 2 things you said in chat. I missed a lot in chat. Everything I'm seeing is you saying I missed a lot in chat. Something about the water? Can you knock her in the water? No, you can't. You're kind of confined to that arena. The same goes for all the boss fights. Although I think it's possible to break them. Like, I think it is possible to, like, kind of diddle it in a weird way, to where you might be able to push either yourself. Well, actually, if you push yourself out of bounds, you just end up respawning. It acts like you fell. But it might be possible to push a boss out of bounds, because the original version of this game, the English patch, had a cheat where it would reset the positions of the player and the boss, like, in case something broke. There's one more thing you said. I didn't see it then. It's sunscreen. There's literally a screen door around Amelia's skin, and that's why she's really immune to the sun now. Ooh boy. I get the feeling Bob's really not gonna let that one go.
The red mist was seeping out the back of the forest. And if my guess is right, the Forest of Magic is where I need to search.
Suika gets more powerful the more beer she drinks. I think it's more that because she's an Oni, when she's drunk, she's basically sober. But when she's sober, it's more like she's drunk. I think that's how Oni work in Touhou Land. So it's less that she's more powerful and more that she's, you know, okay in the head.
And if my guess is right, the Forest of Magic is where I need to search. Also, this newspaper's headline literally says, Forest of Magic, site of latest supernatural sighting, so I'm pretty sure.
Alright, Forest of Magic time. More fairy music. Oh, get over here. There we go. Yes, of course, it's another Goliath doll that Alice made that's caused all of these problems. Came in the Great Forest of Magic. Let's say hi to Marissa before she steals from us. Oof, Nika. Oh, now you're thinking with portals. Okay, let's, Oh, more fairy. Oh, that fairy was still alive. Oh, no, it's not. This takes a little bit to fully die. So, I mean, these portals are kind of interesting. And the good thing about the Forest of Magic is that, it's not, like, super long. So it doesn't, like, really overstay its welcome. Because some of the levels in this game, I feel like they're just too long. Whereas others, they feel, like, just right. This is one of those ones that feels about right, like about where it should be. Alright, careful hop, careful hop. Oh. Careful hop. Open a box. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Careful hop. Well, oh, I didn't careful hop. I reckless hopped. That's like the opposite of a careful hop. Okay. Alright. Yeah, whatever you say, Mushroom. It's not offensive. So is this game going to be done in a day, or are we... No, this game is a lot longer than Kengeki Muso. Even if we only do the Romelia side and we don't do the Sakuya side, it's a lot longer than Kengeki Muso was. Alright, I forget which way is the right way to go. So, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Alright, let's go through the green door first. Okay, open this pot, get a little bit of health, and whoop. Nika's punishment has been expanded to include eating a homemade dinner with Marissa that she made with all natural mushrooms and nothing but mushrooms. Oh, I don't need the health anyway, but whatever. Hey, fairies. Okay, so those fairies noticed me pretty quick. They didn't attack super fast, though. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, whoops, I almost went the wrong way. Okay, what's the right way to go from here? Oh, frogs. Get out of my life. Okay. I think I have an idea to make I think I have an idea on how to make this game a little bit more interesting. I want to see. I'm gonna try it with the next boss. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Or at least make it more interesting to watch, I think. Because he understands just how severe his punishments are, they just get worse. Lecture time with Aiki on her day off. Oh god. I forget which way is the right way to go. I think it's purple. Purple hole. Nope, purple hole's dead end. Alright. Okay. And yep, Sunflower Fairy, get over here. There's a lot going on in chat right now. Apparently Nika's going off to prison. Little unfortunate, but I guess he just took it too far this time. Is that a fairy? No, it's just level design. Okay, health? Yes. Oh, get over here. Ooh. There's a lot of big old bugs, but it's A-okay. Alright, alright. Oh, we're back to platformer. Okay. I think this is the last part of the level. I think it's just this and then we move on to the boss. Health maybe? Yep. Okay, okay. Oh, that's a lot of frogs and a fat snake. How did the fat snake get along so well with the frogs? Why didn't he eat them? Seems strange to me. Seems a little suspicious. Oh, deadly spikes. Okay. I think this way just goes to a portal that I don't care about. Oh, I accidentally entered it. Yeah. I wonder if maybe at one time the yellow pots served the same purpose in this game as the yellow pots in the Yomu game. Because it doesn't make sense to have, like, a portal that goes just to a yellow pot instead of, like, I don't know, something more substantial. Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe they designed this level early on and they got rid of the skill orb thing. Maybe. But the level design didn't change around that because the rest of it was fine, I guess? I don't know, man. It just seems weird that where the yellow pots aren't really useful, there's a portal that goes just to a yellow pot, nothing else. I gotta change the subject, quick! YRVS, help! Tell me the bands you like. The Prism River Sisters. Oof. Alright, let me try to make this more interesting. More interesting to watch anyway. Let's go here. And remove, and remove. There we go. So this should make it like at least a little bit harder on myself. And the fight should last a little bit longer because I'm going to be doing a lot less damage. Like I think half of what I was doing before. Alright. Oh, what brings you to the forest? There's a giant monster lurking somewhere around here, isn't there? Goodness, who told you that? I can't deny it, but unfortunately it's just no shape. Wait, unfortunately it's in no shape to make its debut right now. That's so. Maybe it'll respond to more physical form of persuasion. Okay, here we go. Alice. Alice. Oh, okay, so basically... Oh, God, she's actually kicking my ass now without any fucking items. Holy shit, I may have made this harder on myself. This is fine. So, she's a lot like how she is in the fighters. She kind of uses her dolls to shoot her bullets and lasers and do all the stuff she needs to do. Oh, close. I'm actually doing very tiny amounts of damage to her. So this might actually make things more tedious than more interesting when I think about it. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to re-equip the weapon. But I'm going to keep everything else de-equipped. Because if I do too little damage, it's going to take forever and be boring. But if I take too little damage, then it feels like there's no stakes. So I'm just going to do that for every boss fight. Just de-equip my armor. But keep the weapon. And I think that should make it more fun to watch. Or maybe just do that the whole game. We'll see. Oh. Okay, good. I needed the health anyway. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's just go for Gungnir right now. Get back here. Oh. Alright, that's our last health up. Oh, Remi, jump! Jump! Jump faster, Remi! There we go. There we go. Well, I forgot that wasn't a projectile. Okay, sacrifice doll. I like it, I like it. Easy to avoid. There we go. Considering how fast my health goes down, that's a little bit more challenging. Bob, you know, I'm kind of surprised we don't have... You know, I'm still not 100% sure how to pronounce that anymore now. Like, I looked it up on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia says, like, gay bulg or something like that. But, like, you know what? Just to make sure that I'm pronouncing it right, I'm just gonna say, like, Kukulen's fuck you spear. That's the correct way to pronounce it now, because that's pretty much what it is. It doesn't matter if it's the Fate Stay Night version, or if it's the actual version from the Legends. You're fucked if that thing hits you. Hypersonic can't get hurt as long as he has rings. If you walk or touch Hypersonic, you will die. Hey, YRVS, have you heard of Popping Gamer Con? No. That punch sound effect, you can't take it seriously. That article is all about... Wait, what the heck was I doing for Alice again? That article was all about my experiment to make my doll bigger. A giant doll, huh? Well, it is big, I'll give you that. But I don't think Patchy and Mei Ling would be bested by something like this. Well, I did tell you that it wasn't fully functional yet. Ah, looks like my intuition was off again. Yeah, Remilia, you're not Reimu. I really do feel for you. Your house was destroyed. On top of that, some people even suspect you're the monster. Damn. So you know all about that, huh? I don't know how much help this will be, but I heard that the monster was sighted both in the Fairy Forest and Genbu Ravine. Come to think of it, I went to investigate Genbu Ravine, but I turned back midway. And the Fairy Forest seems pretty suspicious as it is. I definitely need to go check it out too. Nika, you forgot an E there, Bob? It's a universe-sized cannon. Not exactly something that needs to stop firing. Okay, I don't know what you're referring to with that. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Nuck unlock hypersonic. It's a pronunciation guide, you convict. Oof. There's like a fight in chat. Alright, I think, let's see. Oh yeah, it is actually way after 11. It is beyond that time. So let's talk to Patches.
Genbu Forest, the Genbu Ravine Fairy Forest, huh? With all the runaround, I'm starting to wonder if this monster really exists. Would you like to record your adventure?
Yeah. Bye. Right, oh, fuck me. So, the game itself says to Alt F4 if you want to close it, but, I may have accidentally closed chat instead. Oh, man. That's, that's rougher than success. Alright, let's do this the pleb way. Nika, it's 8:18 for you. Yeah, but you live, like, on the west coast, don't you? Like, I'm over here on the east coast, where it's 11. Well, actually, if it's 8 for you, then it would be the west coast. There's no other place it could be. Oh, man. Nika be living on the early side of life. Not really, because there's still Hawaii and Guam, if we're keeping it specific to the US, I guess. Is it Guam? I think it's Guam. Oh, Guam's the territory, it's not a state, so that doesn't count. Let's just stick with Hawaii. Alright, anyway. That's gonna be it for, Scarlet Curiosity. For now. Bob, it's earlier than where I am, so my statement is still true. Fair enough. Anyway, that's gonna be enough Scarlet Curiosity for now. We're gonna keep playing next week. Let me see. Let me think about how much longer we have to go in Scarlet Curiosity. I think we're like maybe a third of the way through. The game is quite a bit longer than Kengeki Muso. So yeah, I think like I don't think we're like at the halfway point yet even. And I'm not even counting the fucking extra stage. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like the extra stage in this game. But I'm going to do it. I like the game anyway. I like the game as a whole, but there's some things I think it could have done better. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. See you all next time. Unless xHitoBitez sees you first. Next time I see you, we're going to be coming back on Wednesday, and we're going to have Cave Story. Thinking about where we are there, we might be able to do more than finish the game, actually, depending on how much time it all takes. I should probably practice Hell at some point. Probably start practicing Hell. And then on Friday, we're gonna do Trails in the Sky second chapter. We're finally picking up from where we left off on first chapter. So there's that. If you haven't seen the earlier streams, there might be a bit of lockout. I'll try to explain things as best I can though. So you know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Let me find something to play us all out with. I think I have something really fitting that I could play us out with. It should work 100% A-okay. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for stopping by, chatting. That's all for tonight. Good night.